Not enough good things can be said about the Pittsburgh Steelers general manager Omar Khan in the front office, finding players to help Mike Tomlin coach up his team in December and become the leaders in the AFC North with a 61% chance of making the postseason. And I think they're going to make a run at the postseason and beyond, because you take a look at, all of the flashy free agent signings, the moves, the trades that happened during the offseason, the NFL draft, and what the Steelers were supposed to look like versus what they look like now. The secondary, completely different. Supposed to have Deshaun Elliott, who's been on injured reserve, Juan Thornhill, who's no longer with the team, and another player no longer with the team, Darius Slay, who had been overplayed by James Pierre, a man who was long forgotten at the bottom of the roster, off the roster, on the practice squad, and played up to make Slay a healthy scratch and help improve the Steelers' defense. But that's not all. When Pierre goes down, the Steelers found another discarded player who'd been hurt since last November when he played for the Los Angeles Chargers, had a back surgery. 31 teams wrote off Asante Samuel, and he plays the full game Monday against the Dolphins and gets an interception. Pierre gets one the week before against the Ravens. The Steelers win both of those games. They're getting huge contributions back there, but don't forget, Omar Khan also makes a trade with the New England Patriots for Kyle Duggar. Duggar now plays alongside Jalen Ramsey, who slides back and plays safety. He's supposed to be the nickel corner. You have Brandon Eccles playing there, but it's not only the defensive contributions with or without TJ Watt. Don't forget about Nick Herbig. Don't forget about Alex Highsmith and Jack Sawyer contributing as well. But that offense, Aaron Rodgers is getting healthy from the fractures in his hand. He's playing at a high level once again, and he's got new weapons or guys that have stepped up into their roles in order to help the Steelers offense. You've got it at the left tackle. Andreas Pete comes in for Broderick Jones. You had Dylan Cook then come in for Pete. Cook hadn't even started a game in the NFL, much like Pierre, an afterthought and a guy at the bottom of the roster on and off the practice squads. Does an admirable job against the Dolphins, keeps Rodgers mostly upright so he could find new additions such as Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Old faces, new places. Adam Thielen picked up off of waivers. And then who could forget, you've got Connor Hayward. He doesn't really carry the ball much, but he had huge contributions against the Dolphins as well. And then Kenneth Gainwell, though, added in the offseason, discarded from the Super Bowl champion Eagles behind Saquon Barkley, now making a major role and impact with the Pittsburgh Steelers, having 80 yards on Monday. This may be just enough of a push with all of these pieces in place for the Steelers to make a run not only at the playoffs, but through the postseason.